Hello guys, Brad on YouTube with another quick review for you on a fragrance that I wore today. This is another GOF Trumper fragrance called Milk of Flowers. A very interesting name for a fragrance if you ask me, because I didn't even know flowers had nipples. Nothing? Okay. This is classified as a floral, and according to Fragrantica, the note breakdown is carnation and myrrh. At base notes, we did have 2 positives, 1 neutral, and 3 negatives. So, if you look at the reviews over base notes, a lot of the reviewers do complain that it is pretty heavy on the cloves. And if you look at some other websites, they do mention that there is some kind of a clove note in the fragrance. So I'm not sure exactly what kind of notes are in here. So I'm going to say probably some kind of a clove note, and I believe they also mention a glycerin note, so maybe a little bit of sweetness in there as well. And as you can see, it's classified as a cologne and body spray, so they do encourage people to apply liberally as a body spray, which basically means that it's not really designed to be a potent fragrance either. And I see this selling on the internet for about $50–$55 a bottle before shipping. So not really expensive, but not a bargain either. So you got to take that into consideration as well. So basically what I get on this fragrance is basically just kind of like a semi-sweet clove type of a smell. Kind of reminds me of that old-fashioned bubble gum, chewing gum you could buy when I was a kid. I remember these type of different flavors. I think one was called clove gum. Kind of reminds me of that. It's okay. I'm not sure if that's exactly the vibe I'm going for with a fragrance. I'd probably say it's a pass as far as I'm concerned. Kind of similar to me to some other spicy barbershop fragrances like Old Spice or Rive Gauche or maybe Brut, stuff like that. Of course, those are probably cheaper and maybe even a little bit more potent. So it's hard for me to really get too enthusiastic about this one. I did pretty much use up the entire sample today. I wore a couple squirts last night just to smell it out. Decided that it wasn't too bad, and since it wasn't real strong, I figured I could pull it off at work. Normally, if it would have been real strong, maybe I would have been a little bit iffy about even wearing it as a work fragrance. But it's rather inoffensive, but just not anything too special to my nose. I would say the smell for me is about 5 out of 10. As far as projection longevity, I could kind of smell it for a couple hours. I think even now, I can still smell it as a skin scent. So, nothing overly special for projection longevity though. Maybe like 5 or 6 out of 10 in that category. Uniqueness. It does kind of remind me of, like I said, some of the other spicy barbershop fragrances. This one is more of a pure clove smell. It doesn't have a lot of other notes in it to my nose. So that's pretty much it. My second GOF Trumper fragrance, okay, I don't think I would buy it, but if you're into like barbershop spicy fragrances, might be worth a sniff. I don't know. Milk of Flowers by GOF Trumper. Thanks guys, and I'll talk to you guys later.